are 4 hours into verdict watch in the Henry Segura quadruple murder trial. Segura on trial for the second time, accused of killing his mistress, their son, and her twin daughters 9 years ago today. Hello, I'm Abby Maurer.
And I'm Ava Van Valen. 2 years ago, 8 jurors wanted to acquit Segura. 4 thought he was guilty. Now the case is in the hands of new jurors. Our Jada Williams is live at the Leon County Courthouse.
And Jada, how did attorneys wrap up their cases today?
Well, those attorneys wrapped up those cases by laying out everything that has happened, from the evidence to what happened in the courtroom to the witness testimonies. And in fact, guys, just a couple of minutes ago, we heard a lot of people going back into the courtroom, and we're hearing now that there is a verdict. Now, this just happened minutes ago, so we don't know what that verdict is as of right now, but we will continue to keep you updated. Now, let's go back to those closing arguments that happened. Nate Prince spent almost 2 hours.
Well, if you're just now joining us, you see we are on our new set.
That's right.
It's really exciting, and Cass also has some new weather features to show us.
He certainly does. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Casanova Nurse joins us from the new First Alert Weather Center. Cass, is it going to get chilly tonight?
We are going to have another cold night. Will allow the easier release of the heat that we had today right through the atmosphere into outer space, and that cools us down pretty quickly. Of course, when it's clear and dry, we have no rain to show on First Alert Titan radar. Part of our new technology that's able to highlight and track and analyze storms on the spot, but we have no storms to track right now, and that's certainly a thing that I think most folks would not necessarily complain about. Just a little bit of cloudiness, especially east of Interstate 75 heading into southeastern Georgia. Our temperatures on the slide downward now, mostly in the 50s, 60 right now at Tallahassee International. So our temperatures will continue to slip through the 50s and into the 40s, several hours in the 40s. I think the winds will be light enough to where I would not be surprised if some areas get a little bit of patchy frost, but I think most of us will avoid that sort of hassle. We'll have a steady warm up through the rest of the morning. By midday tomorrow, well into the 60s. We'll talk more about warmer conditions in the First Alert forecast coming up.
Thank you, Kaz. Drainage improvements, they're a leading concern for the Taylor County community, especially Steinhatchee, where we've seen roads underwater in recent months. Those community members took their concerns to the Taylor County Commission today.
They want to see something change. ABC27's Nathan Dean is live in Steinhatchee for us tonight. Nathan, what are they telling you?
Abby, that's right. As you can see right now behind me, it is a beautiful night here in Steinhatchee. But when it's not beautiful outside, a lot of the rain and heavy storms cause a lot of flooding in Taylor County, and especially here in Steinhatchee. Now, the people I talked to today said they're very frustrated with.
New York is the latest to join a long list of states suing the vaping giant Juul for their highly criticized marketing to minors.
We have breaking news coming into the newsroom. Henry Segura is found guilty in the 2010 murders of Brandy Peters and her children. We have live reports coming up right now from our Jada Williams.
Our Jada Williams is live at the Leon County.
And timing for the weekend, it could bring some rain, especially on Saturday.
All right, thank you, Kaz. And as you've probably noticed, things look a lot different here at the ABC27 studio.
This is video of our new home as it's getting put together for us. We also added new tools to our First Alert Weather to make forecasting storms in your communities better.
That's right. There is so much to share with you, and we will do just that over the next couple of days. But if you can't wait, we've got you covered. Just head over to the WTXL-TV and check out all of our big changes.
This week needs no introduction for Florida A&M football fans. It is Florida Classic Week. A date with Bethune-Cookman is looming, and the Rattlers ready to snap an 8-game skid to their biggest rival. Gotta love signing days, and we've covered a lot over the last couple of days.
What about FAMU? A big game coming up.
A big game coming up, the Classic, like I said, in Orlando. We'll be there, so keep it locked right here to WTXL for all things Rattler football.
We've got a lot of Rattlers. We traveling down for that game, too.
Sure.
Your final forecast is coming up.
Staying quiet on the radar sweep for tonight with a clear sky. We'll see temperatures steadily dropping through the 50s and into the 40s for the overnight period. So just keep in mind when you're heading out the door to work in the morning, we'll have a clear sky, a gorgeous sunrise, but it's Wednesday and a lot of us will still have to go to work. We'll be in the lower to mid 40s. And then on the way home, as you're dreaming about the weekend, just a couple more days away, we'll be in the 60s and eventually falling likely back into the 50s by this time tomorrow night. So we're stuck in this typical, slightly cooler than average fall pattern for the state line area.
Like you said, it's all about layers.
That's what you have to do to stay comfortable.
All right, thank you, Kaz.
Okay.
And thank you for joining us.
We'll see you back here tonight on the news at 11. Have a great night.